When talking about the greatest individual seasons in Premier League history, Luis Suarez's 2013-14 campaign has as good a case as any. After missing the first 5 games of the season through suspension, the Uruguayan superstar stats from that season are a sight to behold, with a total of 43 goal contributions in 33 games played. 31 league goals and not a single penalty amongst them, 3 hat-tricks, 2 Player of the Month awards, and he was named the PFA and Football Writers Association Player of the Season. He was electric, scoring outrageous goals every weekend, the definition of a box office forward. As a goal scorer, Suarez had every type of finish in his locker. On the pitch, he was relentless, like a tiger waiting to pounce. This goal against Everton, a prime example, winning a 50-50 ball inside Everton's half, before taking off like a Formula 1 car, driving into the box, before side-footing his finish into the bottom corner. The off-ball movement and speed made Suarez a constant threat in transition, and he was an elite finisher 1v1. In the box, he was a live wire, constantly making runs, finding the space and being clinical enough to finish off the opportunities that fell his way. His ball striking was phenomenal with both his feet, but especially his right. This half volley against Norwich could not have been more perfectly hit. The power, precision, technique. He scored 4 goals in this game. His third goal was my favourite. It was prime Suarez at his scintillating best, picking up the ball inside Norwich's half, using his skill to burst through on goal, flicking the ball up and having the instincts and timing to set himself up and dispatch a ruthless finish into the corner. Opposition teams scouting Suarez had their work cut out because he could hurt you in so many different ways. He scored 3 headers in the league this season, with this one outside the box against West Brom, the pick of the bunch. An example of just how outrageous Suarez was in open play and how anything he did and touched ended up in a goal or an assist. He was a defender's nightmare, horrible to play against, tenacious, aggressive. The unpredictability of his attacking play kept defenders on their feet, running at them with such ferocity. Suarez would just formulate a plan in real time. His dribbling was direct and with purpose. He could collect the ball deep inside his own half and drive forward, breaking through the midfield and defensive lines, often cutting inside to open up his body and shoot. In possession, he played everywhere for Liverpool, right channel, left channel, through the middle, forming a dynamic forward line with Daniel Sturridge and Raheem Sterling. He had the burst of acceleration to escape high traffic areas in the half spaces, able to drift by 2 or 3 players in one move. He embraced contact, using his backside to bounce off defenders, more than happy to receive the ball with his back to goal, knowing he could win a foul or turn and run into the spaces. Suarez won't be remembered as a world-class playmaker, but his assist numbers, 159 assists in 552 career league appearances, show you a player more than capable of creating goals. He combined intensity with intelligence, and he had a real eye for a pass, often finding Sturridge through the lines. His combination play in the final third is part of what made him so good at Barcelona alongside Lionel Messi. Part of his shot creation came from the fact that teams were terrified when Suarez had the ball, and that would open up the space for Sturridge and Sterling. It's that decision making in the final third that made Suarez world class. His prime happened before the introduction of expected goals, and that feels fitting to me. You cannot reduce this season down into statistics. It was an individual season that has a very strong case to be the best ever in Premier League history. A player in his physical and technical prime, playing at Ballon d'Or level. Suarez was so good, Sky Sports compared his stats to the whole Tottenham team midway through the season. If you ever are in need of some Luis Suarez nostalgia, go back and just watch every goal from this season. It never gets old.